From Bethel High School, Hampton, Virginia, WHCS Channel 46 presents Peninsula Boys Group AAA Basketball. The Heritage Hurricanes are playing the Bethel Bruins. Game announcers here with you, Mike Hauser with Bob Hintz, along with Mr. Bob Killen doing our statisticians. And we're going to pass it over to Bob Hintz now as he's going to interview the Heritage coach.
Well, Coach, first of all, congratulations on a nice start. I know you lost your first game to Hampton, but then you've got 6 wins in a row in district competition. Coming in with a little bit of confidence?
We've played pretty well lately. We had a great game against Menchville earlier this week. I thought we played well offensively against Denby the other day. So, yeah, you like to come in playing well.
Well, this will be your 3rd game this week, which is very unusual with that Monday and then Tuesday. How are the kids responding to the delay? I know because you have the layoff with the Christmas and then you have the snow days.
Well, we both played in Christmas tournaments, so I don't think it made much of a difference. The 3 games in 1 week, we both played Monday and Tuesday, so I know we gave them. Wednesday was pretty light, and Thursday was pretty light, too. So sometimes when you have that 3rd game, you try not to be too hard on them.
Right. You've never been hard on your kids.
Never.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back over to Mike.
All right, back here at Bethel High School where the Heritage Hurricanes are traveling here to play the Bethel Bruins. The Bethel Bruins with a record of 6-2 in the district and 9-2 overall, hosting the Heritage Hurricanes with a district mark of 6-1 and an overall record of 8-2. As we're going to send it over to Bob again, as he's got Craig Bree on, the head coach of the Bethel Bruins. And over to you, Bob.
Well, first of all, you're defending champions, so everybody's out for you. But I tell you, I've got to see you play twice this year in the Christmas tournament, and the team that beat Heritage, you beat twice, and that's Hampton.
Yeah, I thought the tournament was our turning point. I mean, our kids have played really well defensively as of the tournament and after that, and we just want to build on those successes we had in the tournament.
Well, I tell you, what I like about your team is your discipline. Those kids that have been in your system know what you want, and they do a good job on the floor doing what you want them to do.
Right. Well, we only return about 4 players from last year's team, and we have several transfers and some kids up from JV. And the kids have worked real hard to adjust and learn our system and play within their system right now, and we're doing a real good job.
How about the leadership?
We have 4 senior guards right now that are doing a super job leading our younger kids by example, working hard in practice every day, and picking up our system, and I'm real pleased with their effort right now.
Well, I can tell it. It's always good to come over here, Bethel, and see you guys, and I know you're going to put on a good show tonight.
Appreciate it, Bob. We hope so.
Good enough. Good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot.
All right, let's run back over to Mike.
Thanks, Bob. Back here, Bob will be back over here in just a couple of minutes as he just interviewed Craig Breon, head football basketball coach of the Bethel Bruins. I want to thank Dennis Katufas also from the Heritage Hurricanes as Bob now is returning to sit next to me and give me a hand here.
All right, Mike, we're back.
Call him Quick Draw Bob here.
All right, tonight's game is brought to you by Zoom's, your friendly neighborhood store with 14 locations to serve you, and in part by Park Lawn Wood Funeral Home, where Nancy Staten is a funeral director. Give them a call, 827-4670.
Yeah, we're about 40 seconds away from the opening lineups being announced.
Well, what they're going to do, they're going to come out with an announcement, and then the color guard.
The colors will be presented by the Bethel High School Bruin Battalion Color Guard. Commander is Captain Pinkston, Lieutenant Simmons, Command Sergeant Major Spriggs, and First Sergeant James. The brass ensemble is conducted by Drum Major Brian Dunlap. He's assisted by Andre Winston, Janae Lewis, Matt
what a nice rendition of the national anthem by that brass ensemble by the Bethel Bruins.
Yeah, they did a very good job. Never seen them do it like that. Came here last year and did a couple of games when I was carrying games live on the internet, and they had a young lady in here that sang it, and she did a tremendous job.
Going to have an introduction of the starters. While they're doing that, we'll flash them up on the screen. We'll pick them up then. Going to be a pretty packed house tonight, Mike.
Yeah,
looks like the seats are pretty well filled up.
Nice crowd. We had a lot of folks here. A lot of folks here for the girls game. Starting lineups. And as you can see it on the screen with us is the Heritage Hurricanes. Number 3, Brian Graves. Number 34, Rudy Foy. Number 24, Marcus Ward. And number 30, Llewellyn. Radford. Number 32, Herman Monroe. That's the starters for the Heritage Hurricanes.
That was Norman Monroe.
Norman Monroe.
Yes.
That's what I was looking for. Sorry, Norman.
Andy wanted to take that, and I wouldn't let him get it. Show you the Bruins lineup.
And we'll give you the starting lineups now for the Bethel Bruins. Thomas Sumter, number 23. Number 5, James Williams. 22 is Bernardo Butler. 32 is Devin Hawes. And number 44 is Chris Ellis.
Yeah, every time I hear that name, Chris Ellis, I remember when there was a Chris Ellis played for Newport News High School. So,
boy, I remember that far back.
That's going way back there.
Yeah.
And there's our officials. Have you given the officials yet?
No, I have not.
If we get a chance, we'll bring them up on the screen.
And
there you go.
Yeah, the officials tonight. Referee is Bobby Kipper. The umpires is Verl Caldwell and Mark Sutton.
And he said, call him V. Caldwell.
Call him Mr. V. Mr. V.
Mike, we will pick a player of the game from the Bethel Bruins tonight. That player receive a plaque and a shirt. The plaque comes from Engraving Inc., and we appreciate Dave Buckwalder for his help there. Shirt comes from the Islander Sports Good. They're located in Pocosin. They can meet all your sports needs with the full line of athletic goods, both team and individual, equipment, uniforms, plus screen printing. Call Dave Chubb at 868-8467. John Roberts is the owner.
Opening tip-off underway here. Yeah, let's see what kind of defense they're setting up.
The Bruins are going to set up in a man-to-man, and both of these teams will shoot threes.
That was partially blocked. Two shots down there for the Hurricanes.
Give you an idea of what some of these things are going to do. If they had a chance to talk with the coaches, that was just a running shot there. Heritage are going to use a motion offense. They don't mind setting up in the half-court set. Very patient. They came in third in the Christmas tournament, the Catholic Christmas tournament. A good young man to keep an eye on is Rudy Foy. He's leading. He was the all-tournament team, and he was the leading assist man over there. Marcus Ward has listened to this. Last 2 games, 13 threes he's hit in the last 2 games. That's Marcus Ward. Keep an eye out for him.
Foul to play for the Bruins, Devin Hawes, as Llewellyn Radford puts the putback in, as the Heritage Hurricanes take an early 2-0 lead. 7 minutes to go here in the first period of play.
Now Bethel wants to do they want to be aggressive on defense and cause turnovers. They'll run when they can. They will use a half-court set. They're a young team. They're still learning. They will make some mistakes, but they're on a 3-game win streak.
That shot was Devin Hawes as he puts it in, and it tied the game up at 2-all.
And you see Bethel is in that man-to-man. Well, they're in a zone tonight.
They're in a 2-3 zone to start off.
Very unusual.
That one rung out.
Jimmy Williams on the break.
He walked.
Yeah, they got a slippery spot down there. I noticed in the girls' game they were slipping when they tried to stop down there. Jimmy Williams has been a real asset to this Bruins team, coming over, transfer over from Hampton High. Really helped the football team and is really helping the basketball team.
Yeah, he was instrumental in turning that the football program around.
Well, they're playing a box and one. You see the boxes on Marcus Ward, and I wonder when we're going to see a box and one.
Outlet pass long. A little bit too long on that throw.
Well, the adrenaline's running a little bit, a little stronger than normal. But nice move here. Marcus Ward, probably the leading scorer on this team. And I told you he had 13 threes in the last 2 games. Jimmy Williams is going to be wherever he goes. Going to know what flavor of gum he's chewing.
Oh, nice cut through there that time by the Bruins. Thomas Sumter, as he stopped that pass in the middle.
When you're in your way, you got to use the monitor. Nice rebound.
Jimmy Williams on the rebound for the Bruins.
The Bruins basically are running a 3-guard offense.
Well, it's real obvious that Jimmy Williams wants the ball.
Yeah, he does, and he wants to put on a show tonight, and he's putting pressure on Rudy Foy. Rudy's the one that's guarding him. Go make him play real tough defense. Jimmy, good ball handler.
First foul on the Heritage Hurricanes and Rudy Foy. That's his first.
Oh, got to be a good pass underneath.
He was open. If it was there, it was there. In and out. And that should be a hurt. That's correct.
It went off of, who was that? Chris Ellis had his hand on, lost it.
That ball run all the way around the rim before it finally came out.
That was an all-around good shot, but didn't go in.
That's it.
Yeah, I've had some putts do that.
I've seen them. That's a long three-pointer. It's off the mark. So far, the Bruins are holding an edge on the rebounding.
Your point man and the playmaker is going to be number 23, Thomas Sumter.
Looks like they got. Looks like the Bruins have Jimmy Williams playing a small forward instead of a guard there because he's underneath the basket.
Well, they think that Jimmy can take his player under the basket and beat him, and that's the reason Coach Breon is doing that.
Now, this game has all the markings of a barn burner.
Yep. Both of these teams well coached. Dennis Katuvas has been coaching for many years. I knew him when he was assistant at Warwick High School under Jim Harvey, and then when he went to Denby High School, does a great job. Dennis does. Again,
the Bethel Bruins are 9-2, and the Heritage Hurricanes are 8-2 overall, so they're pretty well matched up evenly at this point. 4:04 to go here in the first quarter, tied up 2-2. Not a lot of scoring yet, but it'll get going here shortly. Nice kick-out pass there to keep the ball.
Well, that was a nice shot that time. Bernardo Butler from behind the basket, but he got hit too much steal, bounced back over the top, out of bounds.
Hey, I'll tell you what, the Bruins are getting some open shots. You know that?
Yeah, well, we saw that in the first half, the girls' game. The girls couldn't hit.
And there's another three-point attempt. We haven't seen a whole lot of three-point shots made tonight.
Well, that'll change because I know these Bruins can light it up. Being very patient, very, very patient. There you go.
There's a three-point shot. Devin Hawes.
Great job, Devin.
That's 5 points already for him. He's got all of the Bethel Bruins points at this point. 5-2 is the Bruins lead. 3:05 to go. Boy, did he miss a wide open player under the basket just then.
That was a nice job that time, but Devin Hawes on the steal.
Yep.
And every time Jimmy goes to the basket, they're trying to double team him. Dennis Katuvas will substitute a lot. He's brought in 2 new young men, 22 and was it 43, I believe it is.
3-point shot by, that's Bernardo Butler for his first shot of the night. It's a 3. The Bruins extend the lead now to 8-2.
And that's one thing that you're going to find out about the Bruins, Mike, that they will shoot that 3. And if you come out and pressure them, then they'll take it and go inside. They got some pretty good guys inside that can go to that basket pretty good.
Nice rebound and a putback by Norman Monroe for the Heritage Hurricanes.
We got a 2-2-1 full court press.
Well, they broke that without any problems. He gets his own putback.
And good job. Way to stick with
Bernardo Butler puts it in. Missed the first shot, but stuck with it. And nailed a little short jumper in the middle of the key.
Almost looked like a baby hook.
10-4 now. The Bruins leading. A minute and 53. That's a
good job. That was a good call.
A little bit too quick on his feet.
Yeah, it really was. Boy, I tell you, starting to get a little bit hungry thinking about having some of that Beantown coffee, some fried chicken, go to Zoom's, the one right up the street.
Here's a replay of that. The walk. Oh, yeah, he did. He shuffled both feet.
Both feet.
There's a attempted layup.
Jimmy going inside, and they're double teaming him when he goes in.
Now, that was a pretty pass.
Oh, it really was.
Royal Johnson gets the basket for the Hurricanes. They cut the lead to 10-6 now. Again, they're in a 2-2-1 full court pressure and tried to force a pass in there at time. And they're going to get the ball back because the Hurricanes tried to kick the ball. Stick a leg out there and let the ball hit it, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to lose possession.
You got Vernon Davis coming in for the Bruins.
Ooh, I thought he was going to take that one. He might take this one. Jimmy Williams for 3.
Good.
That's his first basket of the night.
Well, nothing will loosen up a defense any better than hitting some outside jumpers.
There's a 3. A little putback and a little bit too hard. Jimmy Williams on the rebound.
Tell you, there is some fighting going underneath that basket for the rebounds.
Three-point shot. Oh, nice defense to make him change his mind, wasn't it?
I'm impressed with how quick that defensive man got out there.
I was also impressed at the fact that the Bethel player was able to get rid of the ball as easily as they did. Oh, 2 players fighting for the rebound.
Well, you got to know what color shirt's on your side.
Anytime a guy hits the ball out of your own player's hands and you're looking at him,
and I tell you what, you don't look over the bench either after you've done that.
Yeah, the old saying is my bad.
34, Josh Thomas checks in, a junior 6'6" for the Bruins.
13-6. That's a 3-point attempt, a little off the mark. Put back, another put back. The Bruins are battling on the boards. Ooh. That one might be against Bernardo Butler.
Yeah, it's got to be.
22 Butler, that's who it is. That's his first. That is the team's second foul.
Well, I tell you, I'm impressed with the quickness of both of these teams. Bernardo come down with the ball, was going to turn around and go to the basket, and from the blind side was stolen by one of the Canes. Both of them very quick.
Kareem Foy now in for the Bruins. Three-pointer.
And that's one of those shots where I'm going to jump, turn, and hope to pick up a foul, and that's exactly what happened.
And he did.
Royal Johnson, that was a good move. You're underneath there, you're into the trees.
That foul was on Josh Thomas. That's his first foul. Team's third. It's Royal Johnson at the line, shooting 2.
Very unusual. The Canes don't have anybody on the line on the left-hand side. But if you're going to make both of them, it doesn't make any difference. A little out of control that time where the Bruins had lost the ball, and then the young man walked and got it. So
I'm not so sure he walked on that one.
well, see, you're down. You got to start dribbling before you come up, I guess is what he called. The only thing I can figure out.
3-point attempt at the end of the quarter. So that's we're done with the first quarter play as the Bethel Bruins lead 13-8 over the Heritage Hurricanes.
We want to thank David Allen and Zooms. They're giving an award to the senior basketball player on each one of the Hampton schools this year who has demonstrated academic excellence. These players receive award. These players will be awarded plaques at a school board meeting after the season. We'd like to thank David Allen and Zooms for their continuing support of WHCS and our student athletes. Also like to take a time to mention our crew tonight. Our director, Scotty Bauer, is doing graphics. Andy Foley, audio, Mike Nowinski, engineer Don Scharouse, the cameras, Nathaniel Braxton, Susan Bowers, and I don't see Ronnie S.B.M. Baton, so I'm assuming John Moore is still over there, which he is. Oh, Brian Rutledge, I'm sorry, that is Brian Rutledge over there. Brian and John, okay, they're spelling each other in, doing instant replay. Andre Mattingly. Good job, guys. I tell you, the slow motion and the camera work is just unbelievably good.
Well, the Bethel Bruins have the arrow to start the second quarter here, leading 13-8.
They're in zone now. The Canes come out in a zone.
A 2-3 zone looks like.
And I tell you, the Bruins will start. They'll love it. They move the ball around, find the open man, and they'll shoot threes in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they're patient. They'll work for the shot. There's a 3.
You got to get some weak side rebound. Nobody on the weak side.
Oh, nice shot.
Norman
Monroe for his second basket of the night. He has 4 points. The Bruins are still trying to work the ball around and try to find that open shot, Bob. There's the open shot. Oh, and it rims out.
Trying to do too much. It's hard to dribble between people. Got to be ready for the ball.
Yep.
Sometimes these young athletes are so quick.
Oh, that was nice block by Jimmy Williams on that one.
Yeah, they go faster than they can think sometimes.
Well, they're leaving the wing out here to the left wide open. There's a Heritage player standing there waiting for him to throw it, but nobody's getting it to him. The Bruins collapsed extremely well on that last play, and the shooter had absolutely no choice. He went up with the ball. They just had him totally surrounded. There's another turnover by the Bruins.
You're forced to pass again.
And he turned around and get it right back.
Use that bounce pass we talked about in the first game.
Well, he got stuck between a rock and a hard place there because he didn't know what he wanted to do.
What he should have done is just go to the basket.
Yep.
He was there, go to the basket, make him foul you. So we got a timeout.
Looks like we're going to have a 20-second timeout. 30-second, what is it, high school? 20, 30?
I don't know, 20, 30, something like that.
Timeout by the Heritage Hurricanes.
There's some of the replay right here. So he gets the ball, and he should just go right strong to the basket.
He looked at Jimmy Williams like he wanted to hand it to him.
And that's exactly what he was trying to do, is give it to Jimmy where he should have gone to the basket. Jimmy was on a weak side rebound on a missed shot. But that'll come. That's Chris Ellis. He's just a junior, 6'5".
David Knight for the Heritage Hurricanes picked up a foul right there prior to that timeout, his first.
But there's only been 5 fouls called in this game, and we've already played a quarter and what?
Almost a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
We're a little under 6 minutes to go here in the second period of play. Bethel Bruins out in front of the Heritage Hurricanes 13-10. This is a game that was fully expected to be a tight contest.
You got to catch the ball.
And
nice
you got to hold on to
nice
it, too.
steal. Nice steal, and almost lost it again, but I'm impressed. That was number 12, wasn't it? Robert Lewis went down and took that ball out.
So there he is, wide open. He's going to take that shot from there.
Yes, sir.
Bernardo Butler's second three of the game. That gives him 8 points. Leading all scorers so far here in the game. Boy, he threaded the needle with that pass.
Hey, we got a jump. That was a nice block. He went up, and I believe it was Chris Ellis got his hand on top of the ball. And this is something, I think that it should be Bethel's possession, not alternate possession. Defense caused that turnover.
That's right. That's one of the rules that college is talking about changing, too. So we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. That was a pretty pass, though, to get it underneath, but he was kind of surrounded. Nice rebound and put back.
Oh, good job. He got fouled, and he's got a chance to go again.
Lewichen Radford.
I tell you, young man is impressive. I don't have the size of those young men, but he's given up an inch or two. If you go strong to the basket, Mike, normally good things are going to happen. You're either going to get a shot, you're going to get a foul, you're going to get a basket, maybe a chance for a three-point play.
Wayne Hembrick for the Bruins comes in now.
He's got Jimmy bringing the ball up now, playing the point.
The Bruins lead with 4:50 to go here in the second period, 16-13.
We got another box and one. Dennis Katufas is doing a box and one. They're putting a, who is that? Marcus, number 24. That's Marcus Ward. Yeah, they got him going wherever Bernardo Butler goes.
Yeah, they're going to have to shadow him because Butler's put up 3 shots and made all 3 of them. And 2 of those were also threes, by the way. But that's what Bernardo Butler's known for, his three-point shooting.
Well, what you learn to do is you got to set some screens.
It might be short.
Long rebound.
Yep. Another 3. Ooh, that was going against number 30 for the Heritage Hurricanes.
No. It's against Wayne Hamrick.
He gave us the other signal.
Yeah. I couldn't. When he made the call, I said, I'm not sure that's what I saw, but
that's why I said it the way I did. I thought it would have gone the other way around. Nice inlet pass.
I tell you, if you can't play, you cannot let them get that ball under the basket like that. That'll give the gray hairs on a coach quicker than anything. Nice putback, Jimmy.
Jimmy Williams has got that too.
Yeah.
Gives him 5 on the game. And there he is again under the basket. And I tell you, defensively, the Bruins are going to have to stop that penetration. Whoa. Got Jimmy for a travel prior to the foul. I thought there might have been a foul prior to the travel.
I think so too. And some of the fans believe that too.
Well, he got fouled right there, and then he turned right around, and he did walk on that little spin move, but I believe he got hacked before he took the shot. Blocking foul called on the Bruins.
They're good. This is a very active crowd. I love to hear it.
Yeah, that's 2 fouls in a row now for Hembrick in a row. 2 quick ones. That Norman Monroe at the line shooting 2.
Wholesale substitution coming in for the Canes.
Chris Ellis for the Bruins enters the game. Got the second one though. Cuts into the lead as the Bruins now lead 18-16 with 3:25 to go here. That looks like that might be an over the back call on one of the Heritage players.
24, that's Marcus Ward.
His first foul. Their third team foul. Yeah, the Bruins have 16 fouls. One more foul by the Bruins, and it'll send the Hurricanes to the line shooting 1-on-1 the rest of the half. Jimmy wanted that one, didn't he? Oh, nice.
That was
move.
a good drive.
Yes,
good drive.
Was.
You give him the baseline, and he took it.
Foul was on number 40, Adrian Brown. His first, team's fourth. That'll send Jimmy Williams to the free throw line. He's going to shoot 2 here. That gives him 6 points on the half.
I just found out tonight that while I was the Dean of Boys at Bethel High School, Jimmy's dad was a student here.
That's kind of a rough thing to find out, isn't it?
Wow.
Makes the second one and extends their lead now to 20-16. 3:10 to go in the first half. Oh, that was close. Fighting his own player for the rebound, too. And then he turns around and walks.
But I tell you, I'm impressed by the Canes. They're out rebounding the Bruins right now. They're getting better position on the basket. They're doing a good job of boxing out.
Yeah, the biggest problem, just like in the girls' game earlier, they can't put the ball in the hole. Oh, what tough defense. A lot of hands moving around. And I tell you, that was one of the kind of passes that he probably should have just handed it to him. Jimmy Williams drives to the basket and gets nailed again.
He will shoot 2 again. That was a nice move that time. Go to the ball, go strong to the basket. Watch the replay. See him coming right down.
Got him right on the arm.
More than once.
Yep.
A little short. You tell that. Got to bend the knees.
That last foul was on the Hurricanes' Athelius Arrington. Nice picture of Jimmy from the end camera. Camera people do a good job, don't they?
Oh, they're excellent. We got a tremendous crew. Our camera people a whole lot better than what you got there.
Oh, what a tip in.
Nice job. And that looked like number 40 got that, Adrian Brown.
I'd like to see that one again. That was one of those kind of rebounds that you stick one hand up, the ball falls in it, and he just pushes it right into the basket. That was pretty. And we're going to have a backcourt.
I was just saying before that last.
We're going to give that one to Brown, right? Number 40?
Exchange that our camera people do a much better job than doing radio, don't they?
Yeah, the only thing we got in radio is a telephone. There's a 3 by Jimmy. A little bit off the mark. No, partial block there.
We got a foul call.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of traffic here. People should be sitting down enjoying this game. This is a great game.
That was against Jimmy Williams, his first foul. I thought he got all the ball, to be honest with you. But that'll send Marcus Ward to the line to shoot 2. He gets his first point of the night. Minute and 40 to go here before halftime. Been the kind of game we thought it would be.
Exactly. I knew it would be a good contest. Both these teams, number 1 and number 2. Number 2 and 3 in the district.
Makes the second one. Cuts the lead to 21-20 with the Bruins. There's another 3. That's Vernon Davis with his first shot and basket of the game. And 3-pointers is the difference in this one so far.
Well, that's what the Bruins will do. They'll eat you up on the 3-pointers.
Yeah, the Heritage Hurricanes have no 3-point shots in this game.
Oh, what a rebound.
He's going to call goaltending on that one. I'd like to see that one again. I'm not so sure about.
He must hit the ball after it hit the backboard.
Here it is. Let's see what happened. Yeah, he did.
Good
Excellent call. That basket goes to number 32, Norman Monroe. That's his third basket, so he's got a few points there. Nice rebound, too.
There's no Bruins under the basket for a missed shot.
Oh, and he drove the lane and didn't have anybody to contend on him.
Well, everybody had their back to him. Nobody was paying attention where the ball was coming.
Again, that's Norman Monroe with his 4th basket of the night. And the Bruins fell asleep on that one.
We got a triangle and 2 going on right now.
There's a 3 by Jimmy Williams.
They got a man on Vernon Davis and a man on Bernardo Butler.
That's 11 points for Williams in the first half. And there's their first 3-pointer of the game for the Heritage Hurricanes. Rudy Foy just tied it up, and we're down to 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Whoa, that was a cheap foul they had to give away.
Well, it's the non-shooting foul for the Bruins.
No, but they're going to go to the line shooting 1-on-1.
No, it isn't. No. It's only the 16 foul.
Oh, they put it up on the board early then, didn't they?
The guests are in the bonus, not the Bruins.
That was Josh Thomas on the foul. No. Sorry, Rudy Foy for Heritage. There's a 3 by Jimmy. Is it going to go? No, that might end it. That'll end the first half as the time will run out. Oh, he almost made that one from half court.
It ain't over till the buzzer goes off.
Fireworks late in the second quarter here. Well, we've entered halftime now as the Heritage Hurricanes came back from a small deficit to tie it. We go into halftime tied up 27-27.
I'll be back right after this brief timeout.
Hey, back here at Bethel High School. Scores all knotted up here, 27 all.
Well, what kind of stats we got?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was pretty even. The Bethel Bruins leading scorer right now, Jimmy Williams Jr., 11 points. He has a couple of 3-point shots. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Bernardo Butler for the Bruins has 8 points. He also has a couple of threes. There was only 4 free throw shots taken by the Bruins. Jimmy Williams had them all. He was 3 of 4. Over for the Heritage Hurricanes, their leading scorer was Norman Monroe, as he had 9 points. With 7 points, Louisian Radford had his 7 points, as he was had 3 shots. I tell you, defense again in this game was pretty tough. Turnovers was a factor for the Bethel Bruins. They turned the ball over 13 times, where the Heritage boys, they only turned it over 9 times. Rebounding, the Heritage Hurricanes had a slim advantage, 21-18. As block shots, they were both teams had a couple of block shots and steals. There wasn't a lot of steals in the game. The Heritage Hurricanes had 2, and the Bethel Bruins had 1. That's pretty much our halftime stats. Not a lot to talk about.
All right, our second half is brought to you in part by Park Lawn Wood Funeral Home, conveniently located at Hampton Center Parkway and North Armstead Avenue. For a tour of the new facilities, please stop by or give them a call at 827-4670. Nancy Staten is the manager.
That's a nice building they've got over there, too.
It really
You seen
is. Really nice. And, of course, the game is brought to you also by Zooms with 14 convenient locations. They have Beantown Coffee. What are you looking at? Oh, there's 14 now.
They've grown quick, haven't they?
And I tell you, they got pizza, they got chicken, they got Citgo gas, you name it, they got it.
We're going to start the second half here with the Bethel Bruins having first possession as they head to Arrow. Oh, nice play defensively there by Marcus Ward. And a little scoop shovel pass.
Just a sloppy pass. You got to be careful.
Rudy Foy gets a basket on that one.
They're leaving Thomas Sumter open, saying you're going to have to hit the jumper.
There's a three, and it's
5 straight points. Boy, I tell you, Dennis Katufis lit a fire under him.
Must have. That's two straight shots by Rudy Foy. All 5 points here to start these third quarter for the Heritage Hurricanes. By the way, that's only their second 3 of the game, and Rudy Foy has both of them.
There you go.
That's a nice, pretty smooth shot by Thomas Sumter.
Gets a little confidence there. He needs to, because he's got one right now that's got the open look, and he's got about a 15, 18-footer. He's got to knock her down.
Yeah, that's his first points of the game, too.
Bethel still in that box and one.
I can't even see the ball. There it is.
It's been all over the floor.
Three-pointer is a little bit long. Boy, they're battling on the floor, aren't they?
We got a 3-second call. That was a good call because
who was that, Rudy?
Foy
and he's camped.
Well, he was waiting for somebody to shoot. Nobody's shooting. He just stayed in the lane.
He was in there long enough to pitch a tent.
Well, I think he did.
That was just a little bit short by Jimmy Williams on that three-point attempt. Oh, nice defensive play. Heritage had to jump back to stop that one, I tell you, because Jimmy Williams made a wonderful play to steal that ball.
He really did. He looked like he was going to go on down the court, and he turned around and made a nice defensive stab at the ball, knocked it away and went down. But they did not. They called that a non-shooting foul.
I didn't think he was shooting. Did you?
Well, he went up with it. Whether he was shooting or not, I don't know. But the official says no, he wasn't. He's the one that counts.
Well, since he didn't get the shot, that was excellent offensive.
Oh, you gotta put the
play.
ball. You gotta put that away, though.
Yeah, but he played he tried to get that one over top of him.
You gotta put the ball in the basket, and that's one thing. Chris Ellis was too tentative when he went up.
He should have gone strong to the hole.
Yep.
Because he definitely had the spot to get there.
Nice drive by Jimmy Williams. Got a quick timeout by Dennis Katufis, just a 20-second. We will pick a player of the game from each one of these teams, and they will receive a T-shirt and a plaque. The shirt comes from Engraving Inc. Dave Buckwalter is responsible for that, and we do appreciate it. Dave has had a setback, had part of his colon removed, and we will get the plaques to him. It may be a little later in the season, but we hope he gets better real quick. And the shirt comes from the Islander Sporting Goods, and they're located in Poquoson, and John Roberts is the owner there, and we appreciate him. Watch this last shot by Jimmy Williams. Nice drive down the lane. Just split the defenders, protected the ball, and then laid it right off the backboard. Nice job.
Classic play right there.
Good camera work, fellas and gal.
She's up there grinning.
Yeah, a recent William & Mary graduate, Susan Bowers. Congratulations, Susan.
Pressure defense is taking care of the ball. Thomas Sumter back over to Jimmy Williams. Nice lay-in.
Jimmy does a great job of pulling. That's a tough little jumper.
Yeah. He almost got stuck between the baseline and the back of the backboard there, and he kind of scooted around enough to get the ball up in the air and get it in. That was good play.
Nice touch on it. You got to travel. Well, I think somebody let out a bus or what? We got people going by here.
You should have been out in the hallway a little while ago.
Well, the Bruins are being a little more active going to the basket right now. That was, who was that? Josh Thomas, 6'6" forward junior. Watch this drive.
That foul was charged to number 30, Luigi Radford. That was his first. Right there.
Yep.
You see him right there,
Yeah.
grab hold of him? And that was a foul prior to the shot also. I think he was driving, but he never got the ball up. Nice block. Nice block.
A lot of contact, no foul.
It almost looks like Heritage is a lot more tentative in this half than they were in the first half.
Well, they came out pretty strong.
Jimmy Williams again on the rebound, trying to push it up the court. Now they're fighting to see who's going to take control of the ball.
We might get a foul.
Yep.
'Cause he went over the back.
That's a good call. You don't see that a lot, you know it?
If you go over the top of a guy to get the ball to tie it up, there's got to be a foul.
Number 3, Brian Graves on the foul. I only had him for 1. They've got him for 2 on the board. The replay shows the shot by Jimmy a little short.
You fouled him shooting the 3. That'll put Bernardo Butler, because they've got that man on him. They're playing a boxing 1, and sometimes they're playing a triangle and 2 on Bernardo and who was the other one they were putting on? Sumter.
Now that was
I'm sorry, not
Royal Johnson got the foul on that one. That's his first.
But 3 foul shots.
Bernardo Butler hasn't shot a foul shot yet tonight. Let's see what he can do with it.
Got a nice
Let's hear
touch of
that
that
answer.
ball. You notice what he does? He goes down, bends his knees, gets his whole body in the shot, got a nice relief, good follow through.
But now he's going to get his 3rd one. Right now the Bruins with 3:52 to go here in the 3rd lead 35-32. You know, Heritage jumped out to 5 quick points to start this quarter and has only scored 2 points since then.
Yeah. They got all 3 of them.
Actually, they haven't scored any since the 5 because it was 27 all at the half, so they've only scored the first 5 points of the half and have been shut out since. And that trend continues. Nice pass. Excellent play.
Oh, that was good
Excellent
pass.
play. Heck of a pass.
Great catch. Put that baby right in there.
Thomas Sumter laid that ball right off the backboard.
That's having confidence in your teammate that you can get the ball to it. You'll know they can catch it. Watch this play. You didn't miss the pass.
Look at the move.
But watch him. He went right down, caught the foul, right on through.
The foul was on Brian Graves. That was his 3rd.
Missed the chance for the 3 points. Got a foul.
Looks like that was on Thomas Sumter.
That was a good job that time of trapping as the ball come across the half court. Oh. There's your 3.
Jimmy Williams on a tough rebound again, and he's fouled as he takes it back to the hole.
Jimmy, that time, let me tell you what he did. He went up looking for the foul and not to put the ball in the basket. He drew the foul, which that's the 16 foul, so that means from now on, every foul against the Canes will put the Bruins at the line for at least a 1-and-1.
That foul was also on Brian Graves, and that is 3 straight fouls in the last 2 minutes by him. He has 4 on the game already. Yeah, that was.
Here it is. Watch him go up. Nice rebound right there. Then you see him go up. Watch this.
See him reach in?
Yeah.
That's where the foul was called, was on the reach in. Actually, I thought it should have been on the defensive player that was on Jimmy's back. And he makes the second one.
Got 1 or 2.
That gives Williams 16 points on the game as the Bruins extend their lead now to 39-32 with 3 minutes to go here in the third period. And he got a nice bounce on that one.
That's that shooter bounce. If you got nice backspin when you shoot the ball, hits that front of the rim, she'll climb in.
Royal Johnson on that 3.
The Bruins will bring that ball out, want them to go man to man. That's exactly what they want to do. Bruins very well coached. They will use this a lot, Mike. They're going to slow down the pace a little bit, and you think it hurts them, but they respond real good to this.
Right. I don't think Coach K is going to let them come out. No, he's not. He's making them stay in there. He's content with letting the clock run out in the quarter. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third. Bruins up 39-35. But Bethel's trying to get him out of that zone.
Well, see, if you have a shot clock, you can't do this.
Right.
And this is one of the proponents for a shot clock. They want this. They want a shot clock, so you can't do this.
Well, one thing's for sure, they're going to be well rested for that fourth period run.
I tell you, you got that right. Dennis is talking to his players. I'm not sure what it is he's saying.
Yeah, I've seen that their players are wanting them to come out of that hole, and he keeps telling them to stay in there.
Well, you know, you want, as a player, you want to play. You don't want to stand there and look. But sometimes you got to go with the strategy. And you don't want to go out and get a foul because that'll put the Bruins at the put them on the line.
And we're down just under a minute to go now here in the third, 50 seconds. This kind of makes our job easy, doesn't it?
Well, not a whole lot of action. Let's see now. He's bounced the ball 55, 56.
And Thomas Sumter sitting out here at the top of by the midcourt circle. He's going to get tired of just standing there dribbling the ball here.
They're going to go with about 15 seconds. He's going to start going forward, and they'll try the shot with about 8 to go.
There's Breon. Coach Breon is having, they're down under.
Here we go.
Yep. There's the pass to Jimmy. There's Jimmy Williams with a 3 off the rim and out of bounds. And it's going to be Heritage ball with 3.8 seconds to go. They got the shot they wanted.
Yes, they did. And everybody thought Jimmy was going to throw it back out, and he faked like he did, was going to put it right on it.
That was a set play. 3 seconds to go. I think he shot that a little bit early. Oh, and he got the rebound. Woo, yeah. That was close.
Well, nothing hurt by the Bruins doing that.
Into the 3 here. Bethel leads 39-35.
Whoa,
that was a good third quarter.
Not many points scored. It was 27-27. The Bethel scored just 12, but nothing. You can't get sleepy in a game like this because things are really going on.
Well, the Bruins held Heritage to only 8 points there in the third period as they've come out now taking a 4-point lead. Jimmy Williams.
Again, I want to thank Park Lawn Wood Funeral Home for their corporate sponsorship in this second half. They are conveniently located at Hampton Center Parkway and North Armstead Avenue. For a tour of their facilities, please stop by or give them a call at 827-4670. Nancy Staten is the manager. And, of course, by Zooms, then they have it all. Bean down coffee, pizza, fried chicken, potato wedges, Krispy Kreme donuts, ham and cheese, Chubb's, Coke, and that good Citgo gas. David Allen and Zooms.
Tell you how even this game is so far. Both teams have committed 15 turnovers in this contest. The defensive play on both sides have been pretty good. Been very strong play on defense for both teams. Oh, in and out.
Jimmy had the ball, but it was knocked away and stolen by the Bruins.
Ooh, that was close. Told you the fourth quarter was going to be run and gun. Here we go.
And are the fans in it?
Yep. Anytime you have a game this tight, there's going to be. Oh, nice rebound.
Good block.
That was another partial block and tipped in. That ball was tipped in by Norman Monroe.
Oh, my goodness.
That gives him 11 on the game. That ball was bouncing around the rim. Nobody knew where it was going to go. That's a three-pointer. Oh, just a hair short.
Good job by Bernardo.
A lot of banging on going down there. His own player kicked it out.
Yeah, but Bernardo came over from the weak side to get that rebound that last time, and that's very important. These young kids out there watching these ball games, weak side rebound, you're going to get a lot of rebounds on the weak side of the basket.
The intensity has definitely picked up in this quarter. Nice play. Basket by Royal Johnson after the steal. Gives him 9 points.
Another steal. Jimmy's got fouled last time and he was a little upset, but he got the call this time. So 1-1 now. The importance of this, a lot of people think, well, he got a 1-on-1 shot, but you don't get that second one if you don't make the first one. So you got to be concentrating when you go to the foul line, make that first shot.
Well, that foul was on Rudy Foyle. That is his third foul of the game. Team seventh. So the Bruins will be in a 1-on-1 the rest of the game. They only have one team foul. That's going to be a key.
Yeah, I think so.
1-1 here. The tie score 39-all with 6:27 to go in the fourth period.
Well, at the beginning,
nice shot by Jimmy.
Beginning to the third quarter, the Canes come out and scored five straight points. They came out into this quarter and scored 4 straight points.
Right.
They got to keep up that intensity.
Well, knowing Coach K, I'm sure that's what he's going to try to get him to do. Jimmy makes both of his free throws to take a 2-point lead, 41-39. The blocking foul. But that's Thomas Sumter on the foul. That'll be his second.
That's not a bad foul because that could almost been called a charge.
Oh, nice move, and he didn't put it away and got it back again. Number 32 has had 3 shots at the ball.
And Jimmy got the foul, but you know, it was a good foul because he may have gotten another shot at it. But that's a non-shooting foul. But that's 3 on Jimmy. Just look at the action underneath there. One.
And Norman Monroe for the Heritage Hurricanes had 3 shots at that ball, at that basket. And there's a 3, and he nails it. Ivan Diggs, that's his first shot of the night too, by the way.
And I tell you, that was a line drive shot.
Good thing it made it over the front rim. Now Jimmy Williams is all over the court. Oh, he's going to get an offensive foul called against him. He lowered his shoulder.
Now that's 4 on him.
That's 3.
Oh, is that 3? They got 4 up
3,
there.
Yeah. Well, got to go by that. I only had 3, so we'll mark the 4th one down. So that Jimmy Williams got to be careful now with 4 fouls. If they lose him, that's a key cog in that wheel. Turnovers, the Bruins. Oh, and he turned it back over again.
Well, they wasn't aware of people behind him. Oh, if he'd have called that on Jimmy, it'd have been his 5th.
Yeah, that one was called against Ivan Diggs. I believe that's his 2nd. Ooh,
that could have
gone against him.
Either way.
Yeah. Luckily for the Bruins, it didn't. Jimmy Williams will go to the line now. He'll be shooting 1-1. That was the Hurricanes' 8th team foul. Again, the Bruins only have 4.
Oh, you got to get that first one.
Yeah. I hope those 4 team fouls at this point in the game doesn't bite them. If they fall behind too far, they'll need to use the fouls. That's a charge, and that's what it was.
Good job that time by Thomas Sumter.
That's
step out there.
Fouls on Rudy Foy. That is his 4th foul.
Watch this right there. Nice.
Excellent defense.
He got there.
Had both feet set too. 42-41 Heritage. 4 minutes and 50 seconds on a running clock. They're losing by 1, and he's going into a stall.
No. He's setting the offense.
Okay. Yeah, they got to hit those shots. I tell you, Jimmy Williams is playing a whale of a game underneath.
He is
crashing the boards.
And I tell you, with 4 fouls on him, he's not giving up anything.
Bruins regained the lead, 43-42. We got 4:20 to go in the 4th. Nice drive, and it falls. Norman Monroe.
And I tell you, Norman did a great job of going strong to the basket.
Foul was on Wayne Hambrick. That is his 3rd. Nice drive here. He actually got fouled outside. If you run that back again, you'll notice that he got fouled in the lane before he even went up.
But they didn't call that foul.
They didn't call it. They called the foul on the shot.
Yep.
Norman Monroe at the line misses it. There's Jimmy Williams again.
He is rebounding. He's shooting.
Oh, that's a foul on a 3-point shot.
And that's on, who is that? That's on Marcus Ward.
Yep, he'll get 3 foul shots. That's Ward's 2nd. Timeout called by the Heritage Hurricanes.
Watch this. You got a piece of it, but right there, he body blocked him.
We're sitting at 4 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the game. Regulation. The Heritage Hurricanes lead the Bethel Bruins 44-43. The barn burner that we thought.
Well, I knew it was going to be a good game, and it's not going to disappoint us. And there's a lot of time left. Dennis Katufis is over there talking with Bobby Kipper, the head official, and he's trying to let him know what he thinks is going on and what you're missing. And that's a good point. You know, as a coach, during a timeout, talk to the officials, let them know some of your concerns. You plant a seed. The next time that happens.
Oh, the seed's planted. Yep, the seed is definitely planted.
Well, that puts Vernon Davis on the line, and he was limping a little bit as he was walking over to the huddle, but he seems to be all right.
He will get 3. He needs to take care of all 3 of these, capitalize on this. Got the roll on the first one, that ties it up.
You make the first one, even though you rattle around, you know how much smoother the second one was?
Yep. Concentration. He knew he needed to do a little bit more concentrating. Left that one short and got the offensive rebound and was fouled again.
And you know why he got the rebound? It's because Heritage thought he was going to make it, and they weren't ready to rebound that time. And Chris Ellis did a good job. Now, he'll get 2. Even though he was shooting, he gets 2, but he would got 2 regardless because that's their 10th team foul.
Yeah, Luchman Radford picks up his 2nd foul of the night. Chris Ellis misses the first free throw. You got to take advantage of these. Right now with the Bruins with a 1-point lead, 45-44.
Got 1 or 2 of them.
His first point of the night, too. He went over the back. Got the belt. Gleach Radford picks up the basket off the offensive rebound.
We got some fans over here looking for an offensive charge that time, but the rebound was definitely went over the back.
Yep.
Oh,
nice.
Way to come in, that Thomas Sumter. Wow.
Pops the Bruins back out in front, 48-46. 3:25 to go. Sumter gets the rebound. Nice pass.
Oh, way to stay with it. Way to stay with it.
Chris Ellis stayed with that ball and put it right in. That extends it to a 4-point Bruin lead, 50-46 with 2:55 to go. That's a 3.
And that's the guy you got to watch out for. He's the one that's hit 13 threes in the 2 games prior to this one.
Marcus Ward.
Yes.
That's his first basket of the night.
Yeah, because Jimmy's been playing him a box and 1.
Well, you expect him to try to take over now because with Jimmy Williams with 4 fouls, timeouts called by the Bruins. It's a full timeout. We had 2:27 to go here in the regulation with the Bruins have a 1-point lead, 50-49.
You know, they may pull the ball out. And if they do pull the ball out, then if you're Dennis Katufers, you got to figure out, okay, who would, if I have to foul somebody that has the ball, because they're going to be shooting 2, who would you foul? Who is the man who has not been to the line tonight maybe, or one who has been there and not done very well?
Well, he doesn't have that option because James Williams is 6 of 9. Vernon Davis is 2 of 2. Bernardo Butler is 3 of 3. Chris Ellis just shot his first one. He's 1 of 2.
Well, one guy just missed one out. He had 3 foul shots and only made 2 of them. That was Sumter. You got him for, he didn't make his 3rd shot on that three shot foul.
Right.
He missed the last one.
That's correct. Look at that. I can't believe he actually puts us on.
Well, if you got nothing else going, no other action going, put somebody on that doesn't look real good. But anyway,
did you hit that one on the nail?
hit it on the nail. You hit it on the nail, huh?
I heard you. Hey, Bruins with a 1-point lead here. 2 minutes to go in the game, and they're trying to milk the clock down. Almost got it.
Oh, he bumped the guy from behind. But
Should have got a foul.
If I'm going to foul somebody, that's who I'd foul. Chris Ellis. But he bumped him. This is a guy I would not foul.
Oh, backcourt. What a mistake that was.
And that was because of the pass.
Well, the defensive pressure right here forced him to throw the ball wider than he needed to. He ended up putting the ball too far close to the half-court line. And look at Jimmy Williams Jr. Oh, and he stepped on the line. That would have been the play of the game.
I tell you, he's just very tuned in to what's going on. Very great reactions, knowing what's going on. Where would I put the ball?
He just floated right to the ball. Here we are at 1:55 to go left in the fourth regulation, and the Heritage Hurricanes trail by 1. That ball was blocked, but he got the foul.
They're going to call it on Chris Ellis, I think.
That's who it's called against, and I believe that's his first.
Well, that gives him a 2-shot foul, and that means after this it's going to be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, both teams will be, well, Bethel will be shooting 2 the rest of the night. Rudy Foy puts the first one in to tie the game at 50 all. 1:51 to go here, regulation. Second one, he gets the roll. Heritage now takes the lead, 51-50. This has all the earmarkings of an OT game. Couldn't ask for a better situation.
No,
Yep, goodbye. I knew that would be a key.
You can't drive on a zone.
That's 5 on Jimmy Williams, so he's fouled out of the game. He has 20 points for the game. With 1:30 to go, he fouls out. Let's see if the defense was set. He was set.
He was there.
Yeah.
Jimmy just tried to take it on his own.
Yep. So Bernardo Butler had 8 points at the half and has not scored here in the second half. Neither has Thomas Sumter. Pulls out a 2.
There's 2.
By 34. Rudy Foy. Bruins can't afford to let the time clock run too much now. Nice pass. Oh, excellent block, and he got the rebound. That should have been goaltended, but he got away with it. Timeout's called now by the Bruins. Be a full timeout.
If you're Bruins, you can't let them take too much time off the clock with a 1-point lead. I do not look for the Canes to try to milk the clock, but they're going to be selective, and they're going to look for a good shot. They're not going to shoot an outside shot. Watch the.
See, was that Chris Ellis that got the basket?
Right there, real strong.
Yep.
But Bruins have got to think about who they're going to foul and how they're going to foul, because
we're under a minute to go.
Dennis Katuvas is telling these guys, we ain't taking a stupid shot.
Yeah.
We're going to come down. If we got a great shot, we're going to take it. We're going to make them foul us, put us on the line, give us a 3-point lead. We got to make, and he's going to talk positive. We're going to get the foul shots. If we get fouled, we'll make both our foul shots. That's the way you talk as a coach. You think and talking positive. We're players of the game. We've got to come up with 2 players of the game. Number 1, Jimmy Williams is already got a lock in the player of the game. We've got to come up with another one. And it's
the second half now. Thomas Sumter has scored 8 points in the second half to kind of lead the charge for the Bruins. Bernardo Butler had 8 points, also has 8 points, but he has scored three free throws here in the second half. He now has 11 points in the game. And that foul was on the Bruins, Bernardo Butler. That'll be his second foul. I agree with that. Oh, and he misses it.
That helps. That helps.
Yep. Radford misses the first free throw. He'll get a second. Heritage leading by 1, 53-52 with 45 seconds to go here in regulation. That'll free it up and give the Bruins a chance of coming back as he gets the second one.
Well, they don't have to go for the 3.
Nope.
They can go for the 2 and tie.
2-point lead, 54-52. And Heritage has gone to a man-to-man and steals the ball. And unfortunately, there's going to end up being a foul. The foul's going to end up being called on Bernardo Butler.
The defense did that.
Coach K wants an intentional foul too on that call because he thinks that he grabbed him and pulled him down. What did he see what they did? I don't think he did that. No. He was going for the ball. He wasn't trying to pull him down, but you know, Coach Katufis, he's trying to get the referees to think that. Oh, and he misses it, and they got the rebound.
Bruins are just not rebounding, and that's where they're being killed, is on the board. Heritage cannot make a foul shot. They will shoot 2 this time, but Bruins had too many opportunities to get the ball and are just not rebounding. Our other player of the game tonight, along with Jimmy Williams, is Thomas Sumter. Congratulations, those 2 young men.
They thought they got that free shot there, and they didn't realize he was shooting 2. Now entering the game for the Heritage Hurricanes, number 40. It's Adrian Brown. Ivan Diggs gets a second free throw here. Again misses it and gets his own rebound. And the Bruins are having a difficult time getting rebounds.
That's how many times? 3 times on missed foul shots the Bruins have not got the rebound.
That one goes against Bernardo Butler. That'll be his 3rd. But that again is going to send Royal Johnson back to the free throw line. That's 2 times in a row now that they got missed free throw opportunities for a rebound and couldn't capitalize on it. Well, he made that one. That stretches the lead to 3 at 55-52. Right at 28 seconds to go here in regulation play.
This can pretty well seal it because they'll have to do 2 possessions. If he missed it.
And the Bruins get the rebound, so a 3-pointer can tie it. Oh, nice defensive play from behind.
Did they not get out of bounds?
Yeah,
so it's still
Bruins
ball.
get the ball.
And no sense to rush it.
No.
You got 21 seconds.
The Bruins call another timeout. This will be a full timeout. The trailing defender on that play had a wide open shot to block that one.
And he got her.
One of the things that I try to teach some of the kids that I'm coaching basketball with is you, in team play, your team members have to tell you when somebody's coming in behind you.
Yeah.
Watch it, they're going to show it here again. And there's nobody looking, and watch the defender come in from behind and just swat at the ball. He's lucky he didn't get a foul, but he got all ball. And then the ball ends up going out of bounds. He actually hit the ball too hard. But the Bruins keep the ball and get a chance to come back again.
One of our younger fans has got a little droopy eyes, but she ain't going to sleep till this game is over.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, this has been the game we expected it to be. 55-52. Bruins have possession of the ball with 21 seconds to go. Let's see what kind of inbound play that they've got now for a possible three.
And I'm very surprised that Bernardo Butler didn't come back in, because he's one of your better three-point shooters. But maybe coach is saying, well, let's go for the two, because they're going to think we're going to do.
Ooh, that's going to be 3, too, because he was outside the line. Yep.
3 shot.
He's going to get 3. I'm waiting to see who the fouls.
Hey, only 4 seconds went off the clock.
Ivan Diggs got the foul. That's his 3rd. There's still 17 seconds to go. And here's Vernon Davis going to the line to shoot 3. That's 1.
Maybe I got a little quick with the player of the game.
That cuts it to 2. Throw another T-shirt in.
I can do the T-shirt. The plaque I have trouble with.
Make the second one to draw them to within 1. The Heritage Hurricanes put it in some substitutions. They're trying to ice them a little bit.
Well, the Bruins brought in a substitute too.
Yeah. Looked good for me. That tied it up with 3 straight free throws. 15 seconds to go now, and we're at 55 all.
That's 2 times.
We're going to end up going into overtime here, guys. Yep.
Possession belongs to the
Bruins
Bruins
with 4 seconds left. Well, let's see. Somebody called timeout, but I'm not sure which team at this point. I believe the Bruins did.
Who cares? Who cares?
Well, you would think the Bruins would, because they'd want to try to set up a play.
Yeah. Oh, my. That's 2 times tonight. Well, there have been 3 fouls committed on a three-point shooter. Twice the Bruins got all 3 of the foul shots.
Right. And the other one, he got 2 out of the 3.
2 out of 3. So, you know, that really hurts you when you're playing defense and you reach in and foul. You know.
You gave up 8 points.
Yeah.
You gave up 8 points on 3 fouls, you know. Key, too, late in the game. Recap again, the score's tied 55 all with 4 seconds to go, and the Bruins have possession. I believe they're going to be taking it out from the end line.
If they are, I would throw it down court, because all you need to do is to have somebody go up and hopefully they get fouled and they make it.
That's right. That'll bring the house down, won't it? Shouldn't that ball be being taken out on the sideline where it was a jump ball, dead ball situation where it was?
Usually.
I would have thought the ball would have been taken out over on the sideline. Here we go. 2, 1. He didn't get it off, folks, and we're going into overtime.
Going to OT. He did not get it off in time.
No, that was a good call by the refs.
Oh, might have been a little quick on my player of the game. I tell you what.
Well,
I'm going to get a T-shirt for that young man.
Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis will get a T-shirt. I can't get him a plaque, but he will get a T-shirt.
Well, he ended regulation with 8 points, 5 of those by free throws here in the second half. He was 5 for 5 at the line.
Well, I gave him a shirt. The players of the game are going to be Jimmy Williams and Thomas Sumter. And again, we want to thank our corporate sponsors, Zooms, with 14 friendly, convenient locations on the peninsula, and of course by Park Longwood Funeral Home, where Nancy Staten is the manager. Woo! What a game! And look at our young fans; they're really enjoying it.
4 more minutes of exciting Peninsula District basketball.
What a way to break you in!
Oh, I love it,
man. This will be the only other time we have a jump ball is in overtime. Yeah, next Friday, you and I are going to be up to Denby with the Hampton High School playing the Denby Patriots. That'll be a good game. You get a chance, come on up to Denby to check out that game. Hampton High will visit the Patriots of Denby.
Here's the only other standard jump ball that's played in basketball, overtime. And the Bruins, oh, that was a nice defensive play. And got the foul and the basket.
That is twice that Royal Johnson has stole the ball
and
like
took
that.
it the length of the court, scored, and got the foul. Foul was called on Thomas Sumter. That is his third foul. And he got him. It was a good call. And again, they missed the free throw.
And again, they almost missed the rebound. They cannot rebound.
Watch this. Watch it. He telegraphed that pass, didn't he?
Yeah. You faked the pass.
Especially when that guy, when Sumter had the
had the lane.
When Johnson had the advantage, he almost did it again. Here's a three by Vernon Davis, was a little bit long, hit the back of the iron. 57-55 Heritage, leading the Bruins with 3:20 here in overtime. There's a three. He's open. All net.
And he's got a lot of confidence. Marcus Ward. One guy you don't want to leave open for the three.
5 straight points in overtime for the Hurricanes. And then then the Bruins turn the ball over. There's Royal Johnson again making that layup. That's 7 straight points.
Bruins just cannot buy a rebound. They tried to tap the ball in off the missed shot that time.
Got him trapped in there, and looks like Katukas called a timeout just in time. Well, Heritage calls timeout with 2:23 to go in overtime, and Heritage is taking over here. The Bruins are missing some shots, and they're not crashing the board.
They did that at the beginning of the game, but in the second half, boom, they come out. They went 5 straight, 4 straight, and now what?
7 straight.
That might put the.
If they go over to overtime again, they might be in trouble.
Oh.
Well.
Whew. What a game. What a game. I love high school.
Call Tim up and say, boy, did you miss a dilly?
Yeah, just let him stew a little bit. He's going to say, man, I wish I was in that game.
And 62-55. 2:43 to go. Heritage has possession of the ball after the timeout. That was a smart call because they had him trapped.
With 5 minutes to go in the game, it was 8:30. It is now 9 o'clock.
Boy, I tell you, the pace picked up drastically. Well, when the fourth quarter started, it was like it was a different game.
Yeah.
There's a blocking foul. That was going to go against Josh Thomas. That'll be his second foul for the Bruins. And that'll send Royal Johnson back to the line again. He's 3 of 5 from the line, but he's missed his last 2. That one looked short, and it was. That means he's missed the last 3.
I tell you, they can't shoot many foul shots, but they can hit the other shots.
Yeah.
They can play some defense, and that's been the difference in this game. has been the defense by
That one also was short.
the defense and the rebounds. That's
Well,
been
now the Bruins know who to put on the line, huh? A little shovel pass was deflected underneath.
Again, defense.
I think the Hurricanes, their general speed is coming through right now.
I know when Coach Breon looks at this tape, he's gonna concentrate on better management of the ball. You're throwing the ball away on passes sometimes that you shouldn't. You're telegraphing your passes and blocking out and getting better position for rebounds. Bruins have just done a real poor job rebounding the ball tonight.
That last foul was on Vernon Davis of the Bruins, his second. Nice putback
Well,
by Josh Thomas.
And that was a good job by Thomas, but if you're Dennis, you say, okay, let him hit the basket. Don't foul him because the clock is going to continue to run.
Right. Down to a minute and 48 at 64-57 Heritage right now. The Bruins they're missing Jimmy Williams right now.
Oh, yeah, they really miss Jimmy.
Free throw by Thomas is good. Last foul was on number 32, Norman Monroe, and believe it or not, as well as that gentleman has played all night tonight, that is his first foul of the game. There's the 10-second call. Nope.
He called timeout.
Well, I tell you what, that was just in time because they were ready to throw up the 10-second call.
You tell me Dennis Katufis isn't managing this game right, because now you got another 10 seconds start at the back court. See, if you were at a shot clock.
Oh, yeah, it would be a different story in this game.
Different story.
I mean, Bethel, the Bruins tried to run the clock out in the third period. That would have eliminated that. And now the Heritage Hurricanes are going to try to attempt to do the same thing at the end of overtime.
Well, you know, they got an 8-point lead? I mean, a 6-point lead.
64-58.
Well, that's 2 possessions by the Bruins, 2 threes. But they got to get the ball first because right now it's Heritage ball. So they got to get a steal.
They either got to get a steal or put them on the line. They can't let a lot of clock go off. There was one. I'm surprised that this referee here didn't make that call. He was standing right there in front of it. The foul was on Vernon Davis. That'll be his third foul.
And that puts Marcus Ward on the line.
Where he is 2 for 2. Both his free throws were in the
well,
first
I tell you,
half.
he's a shooter.
They've held him pretty much in check tonight, though.
Well, the reason he was held in check, they played a box and one, and Jimmy Williams just wouldn't let him touch the ball.
Yep.
First 3 quarters, he hardly got any touches at all without somebody right in his face.
Well, nice recovery because I thought he was going to lose that one. Josh Thomas gets the put in. 65-60 now with a minute and 19 to go as their triple team, and they force a jump ball. He called. Did Coach K call timeout again?
Well, Bobby Kipper said he called timeout. The other official. That's
it. They're going to give him a timeout again.
Mark Sutton he called a jump ball.
30-second timeout by the Hurricanes. saved another jump ball situation because they had him surrounded.
Well, even the jump ball, the possession arrow still goes to the Heritage Hurricanes.
Yeah, but the key to that is the next time it happens, it comes back to them.
That's true.
There's still 1 minute and 16 seconds to go here.
Well, as Tim would say, $1.16.
$1.16?
Yeah, that's what Tim says.
I don't have $1.16.
I don't either, but that's what Tim says.
As a matter of fact, I'm expecting you to buy dinner tonight.
Well, you missed it.
Okay.
Dinner was earlier.
Look at Killen. He said, yeah, right.
I tell you, there's something going on I don't know about.
Here we go. Yeah, they've got him boxed in again. He got it out, and he is pushed. Looks like that one's going to be Davis again. That'll be his 4th. So Davis has 4 fouls now, 3 quick ones, but somebody has to do the dirty deed, you know?
Yep.
That's going to send Marcus Ward back to the line where he missed his last one. He's got a smooth delivery, doesn't he? 66-60.
You know he's got a good shot.
He made them both.
Well, you got 3 possessions now.
That gives him 11 on the game. That's a nice lay-in by Josh Thomas. That's 3 straight baskets by Thomas underneath. They're letting him have it.
Sumner is driving and dishing off.
Right.
And they didn't do that at all the first half, or the game,
right,
before they went to overtime.
Well, the Bruins take a timeout. There's 1 minute and 2 seconds. The last minute sure has gone slow.
Oh, it's going to be slow.
Yeah, the rest of the game is going to take us another 20 minutes to play. You wait and see. Of course, I think the Hurricanes have got to be close to being out of timeouts now. I know they have no full timeouts left because they made them call 30-second just then. 67-62, 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the game. In overtime. Couldn't ask for a better first shot at doing the games with you, huh?
No, I tell you, you couldn't pick a better game to do it.
By the way, thanks. I appreciate it. I've really enjoyed it. This is definitely a learning situation.
Well, you filled in real good. We might just have to tell Tim, don't come next week. Oh, that's right. He's not supposed
He's
to come
not doing next week.
Okay, well, don't come next week, Tim. But we got her
I'm going to
covered.
call him and say you said that.
Oh,
man, was that close. That was close to being a backcourt.
Well, he walked.
And now they're playing keep away. And they did. Now I thought they got the turnover that time. We're down to 40 seconds before the Bruins finally did foul him. That's Chris Ellis on his 2nd foul of the night. And obviously both teams are beyond the 10 foul. So both teams will be shooting 2 the rest of the game. Who's that, 24 at the line? The referee standing right in the way.
Yeah, that's Marcus Ward.
And he hasn't missed now. That's his 3rd in a row. And 4th in a row. 69-62 with 42 seconds left. The Bruins are going to have to put all the stops out now. Down to under 30 seconds to go, 69-62. And he walked.
What if they'd pick it up?
If they were going to call it.
That would look like the old triple jump, the hop, skip, and jump.
Nice play. Who was that, Sumter?
Yeah.
That foul's going to be on Devin Hawes. That'll be his third foul as we're down to 5.7 seconds left here in the game. Overtime. 60.
Dennis Katufis is running up down the up and down the bench, giving everybody a high five and a low five.
Ivan Diggs misses the first free throw. A little short. He's pulling everybody off the line. I'll tell you what, Coach K has worked. He's worked for this victory, didn't he? Makes the second one. What was that?
That was a three-pointer by Vernon Davis, and that seals the game 70-67. Woo!
Man, what a overtime victory for Heritage.
Great game. Both teams real good. Bethel got to get on the boards. Did a good job coming back fighting, but when you lose a young man by Jimmy Williams, he really brought a lot to the game. He got a lot of rebounds, good defense, just did a great job.
Well, the final score here at Bethel High School, the Heritage Hurricanes come into to Bethel and take the victory 70-67.
We want to thank our corporate sponsors, brought to you tonight by Zooms with 14 convenient locations, and in part by Park Lawn Wood Funeral Home, where Nancy Staten is a manager. For Bob Killen, Mike Hauser, this is Bob Hinn saying good night, everybody.